Hi, I'm McKenna Blakesley. I'm a senior in the class of 2023 at Dripping Springs High School, and I'm currently a Certified Clinical Medical Assistant, or CCMA for short, with the National Health Career Association, or NHA. I want to share some tips that'll help you get through the year in class. Number one, when you're given time in class to work, work. I know you'll probably have your friends in class and it'll be super tempting to talk to them, but usually your teachers are giving you time in class so that you have more time to spend outside class not doing work for your CCMA course. I used class time when given to get my work done, and only occasionally did I have to do any studying outside of class. Number two, practice being real with your skills. Just because a practice session of the skills you've learned in your assignments isn't an actual clinical situation doesn't mean you can't treat it like it's the real thing. The more quickly you become used to using the same kind of professional language and interactions, even with a dummy, the easier it'll be to put the soft skills you learn into practice in an actual occupation. Number three, the practice tests aren't always helpful. You might be used to a teacher or two who gave you a review, and then when it came time to actually taking the test, it seemed like the review didn't help at all. If you're certifying with the NHA, the practice tests will likely not be what you'll see on the actual certification exam. Your best bet is to simply study the content you'll learn in class, which leads to my next point. Number four, taking notes. While I personally abhor the idea of taking notes because it makes me feel very lethargic, it's a really good memory aid to take notes as you're working through the modules in AES, Applied Education Systems, or NHA. Particularly with the latter, there are plenty of graphics that can also help as memory aids for the tests you'll take throughout the year and your certification exam. Lastly, number five. Take the time to really review and look over any notes that you've made, redo any handouts that you've been given, and ask any questions leading up to the exam. The exam does contain a lot of material, so memorization and a truly thorough knowledge of the contents of the course is really necessary and will help you immensely during the certification exam. Even if you can only remember segments of information, like I did, reviewing will help you remember what you need to know for the exam. I hope these tips helped you a little bit and that you're able to make the most of your year in the CCMA course. Your teacher believes in you, and as a former student and new medical assistant, I do too. This is McKenna Blakesley, signing off.